Good morning or good afternoon, whichever it may be. We are going to be talking about buyer representation and part of the buyer process on the front end. So let's go ahead and jump on in this morning. If you will just follow along with these slides, and we will go ahead and start. Homeownership is widely recognized as a key pathway to long-term wealth. Owning a home provides safety, a valuable asset, and the potential to pass on wealth to future generations. Yet, trying to navigate the home purchasing process alone can be frustrating and costly. That's why we love representing buyers. We help to make the process of building wealth easier and more lucrative for our clients. But not every client is a right fit. In the next 15 minutes or so, I'd like to ask you a few questions and walk you through the way we work. Feel free to ask your own questions along the way, and at the end, we can determine if working together is the right decision. Fair enough? All right, so let us go ahead and jump right in. So let's talk about the value of representation. Home values are influenced by many factors, some of which are very visible, like the size of the home, the location, the lot it sits on, and the condition. But there are also plenty of factors that don't show up at the surface level and require the expertise of a well-educated and experienced local real estate agent. One of the biggest factors is market conditions. So let's talk about market intelligence. Understanding market trends and conditions is essential. Simply put, headlines you may have read from national or local media cannot provide the insight you need for your local market. Please take what you read with a grain of salt. If you get confused or have questions, leverage our expertise. We invest hours studying the community that you are looking at, the local real estate market more generally, so you don't have to. We also invest a large portion of our time making sure we are aware of changes happening locally that can influence home values. Things like zoning changes, building codes, access to employment opportunities, and amenities. Staying educated on what is happening at the community level allows us to help our clients make better decisions that ultimately protect their investments. The real estate industry itself is complex in nature and in a constant state of change, meaning if you previously bought and sold a home, you may still need professional guidance. Hiring an agent to help you navigate the purchase process, one of the most important transactions of your life. It takes the burden off of you so you can focus on the more enjoyable and exciting aspects of buying a new home. There are thousands of websites available for today's consumer when it comes to home hunting. Our website has a direct feed from the local MLS, and we can communicate through the portal Moxie, which saves time. No doubt you'll be searching on your own. Everyone does. Just beware of scammers. If something seems too good to be true, be sure to check with us. Never wire money without verifying the information you have is from the right person. Scammers today are extremely advanced. I've seen good people lose hundreds of thousands of dollars and would be devastated if that ever happened to one of our clients. Having your pre-approval letter or proof of funds on hand when submitting a purchase offer can put you at an advantage over other potential buyers. That is one of the first items we will ask for from you if we decide to work together. How an offer to purchase is drafted matters. The offer price is just one piece of the puzzle. There are several other areas in the contract that affect how the sellers may perceive your offer. We also believe how an offer is presented matters. Whenever possible, we like to present our buyers' offers directly to the seller in person. Once we have fully executed Once we have a fully executed contract, the clock starts to tick. We will notify your lender and get a copy of the contract sent to you so you can start the loan process. We will be managing a series of deadlines on your behalf, and your loan approval is just one of them. We'll need to make sure your inspections are scheduled on time: home, roof, termite, and any other required inspections. We'll ensure that the appraisal is ordered, the title gets cleared, and when, not if, we run into any snags, we will work to resolve them. The contract to close process is arguably the most complex part of our job. Missing a deadline can cost thousands of dollars. It can delay closing when you want or need to, and even has the potential to make you lose the home altogether. If it looks like we are getting close to a deadline, we'll negotiate to get you an extension. We'll be negotiating on your behalf until you've got the keys in your hand and a smile on your face. The Century 21 brand's dedicated buyer tools help make the purchase process a lot easier and more efficient. We'll create an automated property search for you with the wants and needs we discussed, so you're notified of related properties right away. You can also change the search criteria or create additional saved searches to expand or narrow your search to find your new home easily. We'll keep you up to date with monthly newsletter featuring current housing market statistics and information about your preferred zip code or location, so you have the latest data at your fingertips. Many buyers we work with enjoy continuing to receive this information after they've closed to keep an eye on home values in their neighborhood. As an independent contractor, we can hang our license with any broker in the state. The Century 21 brand has a 97% client satisfaction rating and is the most recognized and respected name in the industry. For someone who highly values repeat referral business, there is really no better choice. Right now, you do not have any representation. If you sign a buyer representation agreement with us as your agent, our responsibility would be to protect your best interests by providing the service, time, and attention it takes to find and close on the home of your dreams. And hopefully in the process, you'll be added to our list of repeat referral clients. As your representative, we want to be transparent about how buyers agents are paid for our services. Both the brokerage and the agent are paid on a commission basis. This agreement states that we only get paid if we help you find a home you want to purchase and the transaction officially closes. Unless and until that happens, no payment is ever due. So there are several ways in which we can be paid for our services, and I will go ahead and list those out. The first way is the seller of the property you are interested in has offered to pay a commission to the buyer's agent as part of the listing. The second way is the seller has offered a modest commission towards the buyer's agent as reflected in the listing, which would require either contribution by you as the buyer, or we would include that as part of an offer you make on the property. The third way, the seller has not offered to pay commission to the buyer's agent, but we include that requirement as part of the offer you make on the property. And the fourth and final way would be the seller will not agree to pay a buyer's agent commission, in which case you would be responsible for the agent's compensation. Please note that any payment amount is not set by law and is fully negotiable. So going forward, that is the most important part of this process, is that any commission that we take is fully negotiable. We feel confident that we'd work well together, and at this point, if we are still feeling good, we are ready to move forward. Wrapping this video up, There are going to be a lot of key terms that we use throughout this buying process. And I'm going to go ahead and put those up on the screen for you. So any of these that you guys want to talk about as agent to buyer, feel free to now. There's actually another page as well. So if you want to pause it here, perfect. If not, I'm going to go ahead and move to the next page. And this will be the final slide. So if you have anything that you want to talk about on this page, feel free as well. And if not, we are all finished here, and I will go ahead and turn it over to your agent, and you guys can start talking about this buying process together. Hope everyone has a good rest of their day, and we will talk again soon. Bye-bye.